Welcome to Theater 101 Group 5 2020 special on Peter Brooks. And here with you today we have none other than Peter Brooks and his lovely mother, Ida Jensen. Today as your host we have Stacy the Schaefer. Let's give her a round of applause.
Hi, good evening, and hello, Miss Jensen and Peter. So let's start with you, Miss Jensen. How is it having a son so talented and well known around the world?
Hi, Stace. Hi. Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm well, thank you. Well, Stace, it's amazing, my boy Peter. Born on March 25th here in London. He is quite mature now, but he is also quite very talented. Growing up, he went to Gresham School. What a bright kid he was. And he also went to Magdalen College in Oxford. He made me such a proud mums. He was always infatuated with English theatre and film. I tear up just knowing what a wonderful son I have and such a well-known director.
Well, you should be proud. He is a wonderful director, and we are honored to have him in the studio tonight. Well, Peter, let's hear from you, the man of the hour. So, Midsummer Night's Dream is a phenomenal play. Please describe how you directed this production.
Well, I've been influenced by many. One in particular is Joan Littlewood. Do you know her?
I am very familiar with Joan Littlewood. So, how has that impacted how you direct, in a particular this play?
Well, Shakespeare, A Midsummer's Night's Dream was by far the most imaginative and inventive, I must say, production I have done.
I agree completely. This isn't like regular theater. Would you agree?
No, it's not like regular theater. This is anti-traditional theater.
Okay, let's take a look at a video that you did with Midsummer Night's Dream, shall we?
Sure.
So, Peter, please describe this scene here and why you chose to go about it this way.
Well, my goal was to enchant the audience. There is magic in theater, and the stage is a playground, which is why I opened up the scene with a dance.
Oh, very beautiful, very beautiful. It looks like you stressed a lot of dance in here. Let's take a look at the next scene. You can explain that. I'm sorry, let's see how this works.
I think that the whole point about
Okay, so please explain this acrobats you have going on during this scene. What was the purpose of that?
Well, I wanted to break the wall. You know, the fourth wall, as in theatricality. And I wanted to have the audience engage with the actors on stage. For instance, the characters are transformed into acrobats as they swing on trapeze. They swing across the stage as if they are Tarzan in order to entertain the audience. Do you agree?
I completely agree, and I think that was an incredible way to go about. Let's move on to the next scene.
I think that the whole point about Shakespeare is that it takes place on an unfurnished wooden...
Now, Peter, what was the purpose of using this complete white room to execute this scene?
I love how you put that. Execute the scene, yes. The floors are white, the setting is white, and it's all in an effort to enchant you. It is, after all, a dream. I didn't want a traditional picture-esque woodland. No. I wanted everything to be revealed, set out in the clarity of the white space.
Well, that is beautiful, and I commend you for that execution, and I really did enjoy it. So, let's move on, shall we?
Oh, in thine eye that doth appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear.
So, Peter, here we see a scene that is filled with romance, and what are your ideas with putting romance into your scenes? What was your purpose here?
I used a pattern of romance and longing and misunderstanding in my work to employ this idea of pursuing happiness. It's Shakespeare, mingled lovers is what his plays are about, and I am glad I took a part in directing it. My emphasis is and has always been on directional imagination while displaying the dream on stage. I want the audience to use their senses. I think I succeeded.
I agree. You definitely did succeed, and you are wonderful at what you do, and we greatly appreciate you coming into the studio today. Thank you again for coming, Ida, as well. You are both welcomed anytime. And let's back to you, Jessica.
Thank you all for joining us this evening. Stay tuned for previews to next week's episode where we get an exclusive interview with Joshua Nathan himself and his insight on the play Pillowman. Theater 101, Group 5, signing out and wishing you a happy tomorrow.